Summary of the Female Brain Introduction. The human brain is an amazing organ. It controls our thoughts, emotions, and actions. But did you know that male and female brains are different? In the female brain, Dr. Louann Brizendine explains how a woman's brain works. She explores how hormones shape emotions, decisions, and communication. This book helps us understand why women think and feel differently from men. It explains how the female brain changes at different stages of life, from childhood to old age. Understanding these differences can improve relationships, workplaces, and daily life. Chapter 1. The Birth of the Female Brain. Before birth, a baby's brain begins to develop. If the baby is a girl, her brain grows in a special way. The hormone estrogen makes her brain more sensitive to emotions. This means she will be better at understanding feelings and communication. Even as babies, girls like to look at faces and listen to voices. They respond to smiles and love to hear people talk. Research shows that baby girls make more eye contact than baby boys. This is the first sign that the female brain is different. Girls also develop language skills earlier than boys. They start talking sooner and use more words. This early development helps them express their emotions and communicate with others. Chapter 2. Childhood and Emotions. As girls grow, their brains continue to develop. Girls are often better at talking than boys. They use words to express their feelings. This happens because their brains have more connections between the left and right sides. Girls also care a lot about friendships. They want to be liked and accepted. If they feel ignored, it makes them sad. This is because of the hormone oxytocin, which helps people bond with others. When girls play, they often choose activities that involve talking and cooperation. For example, they may play house or have imaginary conversations with dolls. Boys, on the other hand, often prefer physical activities like running and fighting games. This shows how their brains are wired differently. Girls also handle stress in a different way. When they feel scared or upset, they want to talk about their feelings. This is different from boys, who may stay quiet or try to solve the problem without talking. Dear friends, if you're looking to grow, improve your English, and make your life better step by step, I warmly invite you to subscribe and join this journey with me. Chapter 3. The Teenage Brain. When girls become teenagers, their hormones change a lot. Estrogen and progesterone increase, and this affects their emotions. Teenage girls sometimes feel very happy, then suddenly feel sad. This is normal because their brains are still developing. Teen girls also start thinking more about love and relationships. Their brains make them more interested in friendships and romance. Sometimes they have strong emotions and find it hard to control their feelings. One big change in the teenage brain is the increase in dopamine, a chemical that makes people feel excited and happy. This is why teenagers enjoy social media, music, and spending time with friends. However, it can also make them more sensitive to rejection or negative comments. Another important change is in the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain that controls decision-making. This area is still growing in teenagers, which is why they sometimes take risks or make impulsive choices. Chapter 4. Love and Relationships. When a woman falls in love, her brain releases dopamine and oxytocin. These hormones make her feel happy and connected to her partner. Oxytocin is called the love hormone because it helps people feel close. Women also focus a lot on communication in relationships. They want to talk about feelings, solve problems, and build deep connections. This is different from men, who often prefer actions over words. When a woman is in love, she may become very focused on her partner. Her brain makes her more sensitive to their emotions and needs. This helps build a strong relationship, but it can also make her feel stressed if there are problems in the relationship. Research shows that when couples argue, women often try to fix the problem by talking. Men, however, may become quiet or try to avoid the discussion. Understanding these differences can help people improve their relationships. Chapter 5. Motherhood and the Brain. When a woman becomes a mother, her brain changes again. Oxytocin increases a lot, making her feel love and protection for her baby. She becomes more sensitive to her baby's cries, smiles, and needs. Mothers can also feel stress and exhaustion. They want to take care of their babies, but they also need rest. This is why support from family is very important for a new mother. The brain of a new mother is programmed to focus on her baby. This is why she may forget things or feel distracted. She is always thinking about her child's safety and happiness. At the same time, mothers may experience postpartum depression, a condition that makes them feel sad and tired after giving birth. This happens because hormone levels change quickly after pregnancy. It is important for new mothers to get emotional and physical support during this time. Chapter 6. The Mature Female Brain. As women get older, their hormones change again. After the age of 45 to 50, they go through menopause. This is when estrogen levels drop, and women may feel emotional changes. Some feel sad or have trouble sleeping. Others feel more confident because they do not worry as much about social approval. During menopause, some women experience hot flashes, mood swings, or memory problems. These changes happen because of hormonal shifts. At this stage, women focus on what truly matters. They want deep friendships, meaningful relationships, and a sense of purpose. Many women in this stage of life feel happier and more independent because they are not as affected by social pressures. Conclusion: understanding the female brain. The female brain is unique. It is shaped by hormones and life experiences. Women are naturally good at communication, emotions, and relationships. By understanding the female brain, we can improve communication between men and women. We can also support women at different stages of life. This helps create a better world for everyone. For example, parents can understand why their teenage daughters feel emotional. Husbands and wives can communicate better by knowing how their brains work. Workplaces can support women by recognizing how stress affects them differently. This book shows us that the differences between men and women are not just cultural, they are also biological. By learning about these differences, we can respect and appreciate each other more.